The turnover in the hospitality industry is huge, and everybody who works in the industry knows it. It's phenomenal. It's very rare to find people working in a hotel 2 years after you might have started there. Most of the faces are new in a very, very short space of time.
Turnover is definitely a big problem. You work so hard to build relationships with people, and within 6 months they could be gone for a better, high-paying job. And I'd really like to see the people that you start to build relationships with hang around for a little bit longer.
A lot of people are talking to me, and they say that they're not happy with the condition and the low pay, the long hours. So only few people stay, but most of the people soon as have the light, they move on to something else.
I know there are other people in the hotel, like housekeeping in particular. They really work hard, and I don't think they're getting paid enough. And that's why we see a lot of high turnover rate within the hotels, which is a shame because we work all that time to get the good people in, and then they're out just as quickly because they're not paid enough.
The condition as well is very hard. In that place is very hot, and then sometimes we don't have enough people as well.
I have seen a few injuries. I've actually suffered one myself. Had a stage piece fall on my foot, which wasn't too fun. But the general injuries that you get are more chefs, like cutting of fingers and stuff like that. But there has been some serious injuries with back problems. Not so much breakages, but a lot of back problems, which I think stems from manual handling training, which would be good if they employed it into the hotel.
In my particular instance, we don't have training at all, which is unfortunate. It's basically just learning from your peers, but there isn't really at all a set training program in place. And I think working in the industry would be a lot better if that were happening.
Most of those management jobs are getting by, I guess, by friends, not by people who are qualified for the jobs, and that's what makes things quite difficult for us. We add to the heavy physical job we have, and we don't have on the top the right people to back up us to do our jobs, who make it difficult, yes.
Upper management is rather well. They run the hotel rather well. It's the lower management, like shift leaders and things like that. There are people who are employed in the shift leader's position that probably shouldn't really be there. They don't have the skills, they don't have the people skills. And yeah, it's a problem with some of the people that I work with. I know that have spoken to me about it. Well, people lose faith in the chain of command. They expect to be able to go to a supervisor and have whatever problems that they have done, but now they're just having to look after the job themselves, knowing that the manager or the supervisor that they're going to is incompetent.
We want our manager, to treat the people fair. They treat us like human beings. That's what I want.
I think the critical problems that we have to address is more people leaving the hotel. I'd like to see more done to try and retain the good people that we're letting go, and probably hiring more people, because I know a lot of people are working really hard knowing that there are a lot of short-staffed departments within the hotel. So I'd really like to see that changed.
Well, I hope that it achieves an improvement in training, and I'd hope that this campaign would see incentives put in place to keep people in the hospitality industry and to view it as a career, not just as a stopgap job while they're going to university or doing other things in life.